Hi, it's Luke from Oadby, and I'm joined by my usual partner in crime, Janet.
Morning, everybody.
And we're doing the next episode of Oadby. We're in the car park at the minute, behind all the shops along the parade. It is a bit chilly today, isn't it? Had a bit of rain overnight. But we've come to Zeph's Café, which, if you don't know where it is, it's a hidden gem behind the parade. Get to it from the many cut-throughs that you can get through from the Oadby parade, but it is well worth a visit. Shall we go and have a look around and see what there is? Yeah. So let's go and have a look.
I know we won't be out here at the moment, but nice bit for the summer, spring, summer. I think.
Yeah, I know they have like a canopy over, don't they, for the shade, which is good. So,
but we
and
won't
I know
be
they've had some new signs. I know Jim, when we met him earlier, was keen for us to point out those new signs and everything. And there's plenty of parking.
Absolutely,
and the parking is free, isn't it? Up to 3 hours. So up to 3 hours worth of free parking. So let's go and grab that coffee and see what they've got to offer.
Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, that's a nice area.
It's nice and warm in here.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's lovely and warm.
So, should we see what's
Let's
on the menu?
have a look at see what's on the menu. So you can have your breakfast. Cater for vegetarians as well, so I'll be okay
You'll be
here.
alright.
If you do want a bit of a spoilt treat, so you can have some American style pancakes.
This is quite good for the people that get up a bit later as well, so you can still have a breakfast up until 12 o'clock. 9 through to 12 noon. Plenty of options. And then we've got lunches.
Main courses, jacket potato sandwiches, toasties, so some great choices. Food is then served up till 3:30.
Yeah, and I think the cafe stays open till about 4:30, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I always notice they've always got cakes.
They have always got some cakes.
Because they always look really
But what
nice.
caught my eye were these cards by this local artist, and it looks like they were key landmarks of around Leicester. So can you recognise that key landmark?
Yeah, I'll have to read on it. Wesleyan Chapel. There you are.
It is. Yeah, very good.
What about this one though? You should know where this one is.
I think that's where we are today.
Yeah, that's good though, isn't it?
No, it is. And this was my personal favourite, which was of the iconic train station.
Very clever.
These are, off the top of my head, £2.50, looking at the sign.
Very good.
So
very clever.
Good value for money. Nice personal touch.
And just something a little bit different. Yeah. So particularly if maybe you're sending something out to somebody who doesn't live locally, it's quite nice to send, you know, if you've got friends up in Scotland or wherever, send them something that's...
They don't have to just be in Scotland.
No, but
Let's go all those cakes.
They look nice, don't they? You can't have it, it's too early. It's breakfast time.
It is breakfast time, but I think we have ordered some toast, so I think we'll be okay. So they've got some local Leicester honey.
Have you seen these over here though as well?
Oh, they've got something else.
Look,
Leicester honey.
We've got things here.
All the different.
From a lady called Mrs. Bridges.
Mrs. Bridges.
Yeah, lemon curd. Gonna have to get some of that.
You could make a lemon curd cake.
I could make a lemon curd cake.
Maybe
Would you like me to make?
Maybe for the February edition, you could bring the lemon curd cake in.
Do we have to shake on that one?
Yeah.
Is it? Right. Okay.
After
I'll do
the
that.
last one.
Okay. I'll need to buy some before we leave today.
So good selection of different drinks. Reasonable prices as well. £1.85 for a pot of tea.
Yeah,
so
and it's lovely in here, isn't it?
Can't
nice and spacious, so
it is.
nice and welcoming.
And I think one of the areas that we're going to be is over in the Chatty Caf Corner, which it was the first one in Leicester, and then now there's over 800 throughout the country, but also going as far as places like Gibraltar as well. And it is a really good initiative, and I know you've met.
I've met Zephros. He's my friend.
Zephros the Teddy Bear. So shall we go and grab a seat and have a look?
Yeah.
Right, so we're in the Chatty Caf or Chatter Natter Corner.
Yeah, and do you think we ought to explain to people what it is?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So this corner here is really for anybody who is quite happy to chat to anybody really, to any of the other customers.
You can come in on your own.
You can.
Come and sit in the corner, and then it kind of is a signal sign to say, look, I want to have a conversation.
Yeah. So and then you can probably meet new friends this way as well, which would be
Well, I know when I've popped in to grab a coffee or even to have a bite to eat at lunchtime, I've been in and there's been people having a good old natter in the corner, putting the worlds to right, and and things.
Well, it's just a nice environment, really, a nice place. In fact, I actually prefer these seats to the others. Actually,
nice and comfortable, aren't they?
Comfy. And you're never going to be on your own because if Zephros,
you've got Zephros, and I think we'll explain what Zephros is in a
bit later.
Yeah, so we'll keep the mystery going.
Yeah.
But I know when we came in and off camera, Jim mentioned that there's over 7 now. I think there is in the whole of Leicestershire. So
yes, of these chatty corners,
which is a great initiative. So we're now into January.
We are. Christmas has been and gone.
Go. Thanks for making that Yule log.
You're very welcome.
The late night shopping.
It's ready for next year.
It was lovely. But we know January is all about health and fitness. Starting the year off with all good intentions. So we popped up to Uplands Park.
We did, yes. So we've had a bit of a workout.
Had a bit of a workout because it doesn't need to cost you anything, does it?
And that's just the thing, isn't it? So now, nice out in the open, in the fresh air. A little bit cool today, a little cold.
Yeah, but once you get going, your body temperature rises and
you know when people say they haven't got time to fit it in, you don't have to book a class.
No.
You don't have to book a specific time. You go up when it suits you.
Go in the evening.
Yep.
Go lunchtime.
Yep.
Quickly nip out during your lunch break.
Yep.
Just even if it's just 10-15 minutes worth of
you don't have to be up there for long,
activity. But again, so you can do walking, you can run, but then there's all the equipment up there that's free of charge to use that the council have put in place. So,
need to make best use of it.
We'll give you all a bit of a laugh now and show you Janet on those exercise machines and sprinting to the machines. So let's go and have a quick look at what we got up to a bit earlier on.
Can't do it. See yourself.
Why? I'm working out.
Oh, there you are. I'm quite impressed.
I do think you need to refine that running technique.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it was slightly better than yours, don't you?
Yeah.
In fact, I actually think I worked a lot harder than you did.
You did
I got
make
more
up
of a
a bit. You
sweat
did
on.
make up a bit of a sweat. I did that as part of my New Year's resolution. I'm trying to go at least go running every other day now.
Good.
So even if it's just a mile away, I did.
So maybe start again.
I did. So it's trying to start that. So a bit different. We've not got a guest on this show.
No, just you and me today.
Just us two keeping each other company, and I know we've ordered the toast and
that'll
tea
be
and
here
coffees
shortly.
coming along
we
shortly.
deserve that after the workout. This morning.
Definitely. So what I've got to talk about? What's going on in Oadby? Because there's lots going on in Oadby.
There is lots going on in Oadby. Just to start off with, there's a Home Start group in Oadby, and they meet on a Wednesday at the Walter Charles Centre, which is just down on Wigston Road, between 10 and 12. Now, this was it's a leading sort of family support charity that was set up, I think about 1973 by a lady called Margaret Harrison, just for a bit of information, who was from Leicester, and it was set up to try and help people or young families with children between the ages of 0 to 5 to help support them face sort of the everyday challenges that come about. So you've got a young family. Sometimes people have to deal with bereavement. They have to deal with isolation. They have to deal with just day-to-day challenges that they find very difficult. This is a group that meets on this Wednesday.
So it's a bit like a peer group coming together.
You go along and they will make you feel very welcome, and you can talk to them about any of the difficulties that you may have. You can obviously support other people that are there as well, and get the best start, because I think if you're happy as a parent, your children will be happy, and that's kind of the basis behind helping the parent to fulfil their requirements so that they can pass it on to the
I think
to the
also with
children.
if you're a new parent as well, and you've never experienced having children before, then it can be
it's quite daunting.
A daunting process, and it's, am I doing the right thing? What should I be doing? But also, you may feel a bit isolated, but not feel like you can go out the house. So at least going to communicate with
these people, who are lovely, and they're all volunteers,
and develop new friends and potentially some life friends there as well. And sometimes you just need that reassurance, don't you?
Make sure you're doing it right.
Doing the right thing, and there may be other groups out there that can help you as well. So
definitely pop along.
So is it is it just for mums and
No,
babies
no,
or children?
it's for mums and dads.
Okay.
Okay. For like I said, for children between the ages of babies to 5.
Yeah.
If you want it, I do believe there's one in Wigston that is specifically for dads.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is an option that's available
So
to
it's
people
just
as well.
children and dads all going along.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes the dads may have different issues or concerns and things that they may only want to share with each other sometimes. So.
With another dad, because they might think what their concern is maybe a bit silly or whatever, but nothing is silly, and the people are there to obviously help and support them.
Does it cost anything to go along?
No.
So completely free of charge to get this support.
Yes.
What a great idea.
So I would urge anybody, don't be on your own. Go and see these people, and they'll give you the support that you actually need.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this certainly interests me because obviously.
Yeah. Well,
just
you're
had
a new
little
dad,
baby,
aren't you?
new dad, new baby Oliver. We'll try and put a picture of him somewhere up on the screen. But I know someone sent in one day. I had a phone call from the office to say something's arrived for you.
You had a little present, didn't you?
I had a little present.
You had a little present. Are you going to show everybody?
So someone had a Love Oadby baby grow made up.
Oliver's the new recruit.
Oliver is the new recruit, and it's then got his name on the back as well.
Which is lovely.
So he's, I was made up when I received that. So 3 to 6 months. So I'm sure we'll get a picture of him in that in no time.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. He seems to be growing.
He'll still be a little bit little, won't he? Yeah.
Raty's drinking milk. He'll
fit it.
He'll fit it quite well. So. One of the other groups that contacted us was the Oadby Girl Guiding.
Yeah,
group.
It was. They are very keen to get people to obviously volunteer and help. That's predominantly driven by the fact that there are children wanting to join Rainbows, Brownies, Girl Guides, and there are not enough sort of leaders to obviously be able to bring these children on board.
They can't take on any more children at the minute, can they? No.
So they're looking for volunteers, for people to come along and help, and they can then progress to be like a team leader. And it helps to build. It's a brilliant thing. I mean, I used to be a brownie and a girl guide, and you get to do lots of different activities. You get to learn more about the world and what goes on in it.
You get to camps. You get to visit places.
So
make new friends.
They need adults obviously to volunteer their time to help. Enable
because obviously they've got to have that adult to children or child ratio. So
it doesn't matter as well. I think this is quite important to point out that even if you can only volunteer just a couple of hours, it's all about building it up.
It's not a full-time commitment, is it?
No.
So even if a couple of people came together and said, look, I can give you 2 hours a week, or I can only give you an hour a week, it all makes a big difference. It all makes a big difference.
So that's something that is really quite key. And I believe you can go. There's a website which I think we probably need to put it up, but girlguiding.org.uk.
Yeah. So we'll pop that on the screen,
and then you can go on there and actually you can put in to volunteer. So that's definitely worth looking at and looking to see what else they get up to. Because I had a quick look the other day and it's really quite interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean the organisations like the Guides and the Scouts are a great organisation and do give you some great life skills as well. Which brings us on to Oadby Scouts.
Yes.
So the 88th Leicester Scout Group, it's based at St Peter's Church Hall. They do have some availability for children to join, boys and girls.
Yes,
it's not just restricted to boys.
Yeah.
So within the Cubs and the Scouts. So Mark there, and we'll pop his details on the screen as well. So you can contact Mark there if you are interested about sending your child there. But equally, if your child isn't old enough yet, you can get them in on the waiting list so that you know that your child is wanting to go along. And I would seriously recommend you explore it. It is a valuable resource out there that you can tap into.
Definitely.
It's not massively expensive, and it caters from 6 to 18-year-olds. And as a child, I remember the Cub camps that I went. I didn't go on any Scout camps, but I went on the Cub camps. and I can still remember.
They're
So it does
brilliant,
give you
aren't they?
some lifelong memories
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
So speak with Mark, and he'll be able to fill you in. He may even allow the child to come in for maybe a taster evening just
Yeah.
to see what it's all about. But there's plenty of fun to be had. So I think our coffees are now ready.
They have
So-
a well-earned coffee.
Yeah, well-earned
may
coffee, I
point out.
think. Yeah. So yeah, let's grab a coffee.
Oh, it's on its way.
Oh, thank you very
super.
much.
Thank you.
Is that the Americano or the flat white? That's your one then.
I've had my sugar put in it already.
Have you?
Yeah,
You've been spoiled.
I have been spoiled.
And my Americano.
much.
Thank you very much.
That will
So-
go down very well, I hasten to add.
Yeah, with the milk. Thank you, our glamorous assistant.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
She's just not getting herself seen.
And I think we've also got the toast.
We have
also
got
the
the toast.
But I think it's going to be rude of us to take all of that toast.
Yeah, we might
because
share it. What do you reckon?
The camera person and
And our glamorous
assistant.
I think they should have some taste.
They should have some. So
But you see, after the workout this morning, we deserve that.
yeah, no, definitely,
So thank you.
definitely.
Thank
Let's split some of this toast up. So
Thank you very much.
there we go, Liam. Would you like some bits to spread on it as well? You can have a
I
marmalade.
might have to have mine in a bit because I don't think I can talk and eat at the same time. I'm sure you can though.
I've
Talk
earned
and eat
it.
at the same time.
I've earned
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because I would dispute that you worked up more of a sweat than I did.
Oh, well, I thought you might, but
Absolutely.
it's what you don't know that counts.
Oh, absolutely. So, well, we're with Zephros.
We are
So,
with Zephros.
so what? Because you've met Zephros before.
I met Zephros before. Zephros is the dementia-friendly bear that we have introduced him to everybody before. Jim, who is here at Zeph's Café, often goes out and about with Zephros as well.
He does.
Takes him to sort of visit the other businesses,
Yeah.
and obviously try and get people on board to become more dementia friendly.
Yeah.
I think is probably the best way
Yeah.
to put it. So it is quite important to point out that we're still trying to get more people on board with this as well.
Yeah.
And they have got a meeting here next Wednesday at 9:30 in the morning. So that's Wednesday the 23rd.
Okay.
Where you can come along and you can have tea and toast.
Yeah.
And obviously gain the sort of training and the understanding to become a dementia-friendly person. It's key. You know, it could happen to any one of us really, and I
Yeah.
think it's really important that the support is out there for people.
I think that's where this chatty corner comes in.
Yes.
Because if you are with someone with dementia, then sometimes I've seen it where a couple will get together, and sometimes the people with dementia will be here and they'll be having a great
Yeah.
conversation together, whilst the people or the people that are looking after
Have a
them
bit of respite.
have a bit of respite, have a nice coffee, bite to eat, and again have a
Yeah.
have a conversation there as well.
Yeah, so
So,
it's
yeah.
very important. So, like I said, it is next Wednesday, the 23rd. I have got the time slightly wrong there, actually, looking on here. It's between 8 and 9. I think I said 9:30, so apologies for that. But please come along.
Brilliant. The community harmony scarf,
Yes,
because
that's here.
there's one in the corner there,
Yes.
but I know the Love Oadby section, we've now reached
We've
its
done our
limit.
bit, yeah.
So the Love Oadby section's finished, but we've got a
This is
community
it.
harmony scarf within Zeph's Cafe.
That's doing quite well, actually.
It is very good.
it?
It looks very
Yeah.
pretty, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So this section is the Vichy section.
Yes.
Obviously for the Leicester City
Yeah.
chairman
Yeah.
that lost his life. I think it was
Sadly.
at the end of October. And I've seen that there's even a little football in here somewhere I saw earlier.
Oh.
I'm sure I saw one.
Whereabouts? Oh, there's
Perhaps
a
I was-
football up there.
Oh, there
Is
we
that
are.
the one
That's,
you mean,
that's
right
probably
at the
what
very
I'm
top?
getting confused,
Yeah, there.
mixed up with.
Okay,
So,
somebody can't
so
see it.
people can come in, they can choose their ribbons.
Yeah.
If they don't want to sew it in, they can just add it on.
Yeah.
And I know Claire that started
She
this
often pops in here,
initiative.
doesn't she?
She often pops in here, has a good old natter with people in this corner.
Yeah.
Very personable person.
Yeah.
And can add bits and
so
pieces
the ribbons are here, and there's a book here as well that you can write in. To choose your colour. And I think sort of pay your respects as well, to be fair. So that's there. So like I said, choose your colour. The box of ribbons are here. You can either add it on yourself, like you said, or Claire will do it. And you can do it whilst you're chatting to maybe making new friends with people whilst you're sitting in the chatty corner. So it's lovely.
Yeah, and this is very nice.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that back.
I'll pop that in there. Oops.
So I can see the cafe's filling up now with people coming in.
Yes.
I've seen a couple of breakfasts go out, and they look quite.
They look rather nice. How come we just had toast? Why didn't you offer me a
Because
full
it's
breakfast?
January.
And
it's January, and we're being good,
okay.
and we're going to the gym.
That's fair enough.
So,
that's okay.
So I know that the cafe itself has got some events coming up.
It has.
And one of them, they do Fish Friday.
Have you been before?
I've not been to Fish Friday,
I think we should try
but
that.
it does sound very interesting. So Fish Friday, it happens on a Friday throughout the month. Not every Friday, but on certain Fridays. For the life of me, I can't remember exactly the Friday, so I'm going to ask for my glamorous assistant
to bring that across. Okay.
To bring that across.
Thank you very much. So Fish Friday, January the 4th, February the 1st is the next one.
March the 1st and April the 5th. So we'll pop those on the screen as well.
Looks like the first Friday in each month.
Looks like it.
So 6 till 7:30.
£8.50, fish, chips, peas, bread and butter, and a tea or coffee.
Fantastic.
Other drinks you can, but it'll be an extra little bit extra. But the one that stood out to me was this one. The Chinese buffet night. So on Friday the 22nd of February, a selection of Chinese dishes served in a buffet style, followed by a fruit fritter with syrup.
Sounds lovely.
$14.95 a person.
Brilliant. Yeah, need to book.
Yeah, that sounds.
So late Valentine's present. There you go.
Yeah.
Or meal.
Yeah, it could be.
Possibly. I don't know. So, but yes, booking is essential.
Yeah.
So that's paramount.
Yeah. And I know they do outside catering as well. So some of the food that you see, if you were holding maybe an office function or a community function, family function,
you can just ring them and
then
get it.
You could ring them and home cooked food.
It's lovely. The food's lovely.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong, really.
No,
can
it is pretty good. It is pretty good. So, the other one we've got is about the adult mindfulness sessions that are going on.
Yeah, that kind of fits in, to be fair, a little bit again with say dementia awareness, and it's just to help people with their mental health.
Yeah.
But there are different ways of doing it. So whether it's sort of by relaxation or yoga or anything like that.
Just talking it through.
Yeah.
So again, I know sometimes with it could be loneliness, and I know Zephros is going to have a new friend joining him soon.
Yes,
he's currently going through customs.
He is going through customs, but he'll be here hopefully for next time.
Maybe for next time.
Yeah, maybe he can come and join us.
Get his passport stamped.
Yeah.
And he's going to be the loneliness bear. It's all about helping combat loneliness, and I think that kind of links in with the adult mindfulness.
Yeah, and I think I still think that's something that's greater than probably people appreciate. Because people find you don't come out and just tell somebody that that's how you feel or how you feel. So it's just creating that awareness and making people hopefully understand a little bit more and be a little bit more supportive. And like I said, there are groups like this one where you can go and just sort of talk things through or do your relaxation, yoga, like I said, and it just helps that mental health. It's about well-being. And you're not on your own.
Yeah, no, definitely. I know that the Rotary Club as well. Yeah. So the Oadby Rotary Club, moving on, are having a swim marathon.
Oh wow. Okay. I
think we ought to.
Do we know when that's held at, or not?
So it's been held in February.
Yeah.
Closer to the time, we're going to be announcing more information
I
about
thought you were going
it.
to say we're going to do it or something.
Well, I have put your name. I have put your name down.
Thanks.
I have put your
I think
name.
they are looking for teams, aren't they?
Are they looking for teams?
I believe so, yes.
Teams of 5.
Right.
So we'll put the information as to who to contact within
Maybe
the
we
video.
should put ourselves forward.
I will put you forward. Yes. Yeah. We'll put you forward with Liam and Sarah.
Yeah,
our
and you're
glamorous-
opting out.
Our glamorous assistants. I could be the coach and trainer.
Oh, right, okay.
So, and we've also got at the Haymarket Theatre.
Yep.
There's a variety show on Sunday the 27th of January with shows at 5 and 8 p.m.
Right.
And that's raising money for the Loras Hospice.
That's brilliant. That's
so,
definitely worthwhile going to then as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
and do you know who the host is?
no?
Bobby Davro.
Wow.
So
okay.
it's set to be a very good,
Should be fun.
very good evening. Variety of performers, comedians, singers and dancers, and you can go to haytheatre.com and tickets are £10 to buy. So,
Brilliant.
and I know Loros, giving people a bit of advance warning, have got their Twilight Walk coming up in April. In the next episode of Love Oadby TV,
We can talk about that and tell people a bit more information.
We're going to talk about that because I know for the past 3 to 4 years I've been at the bit where the War Memorial is.
Yes.
At Victoria Park, where we're dishing out chocolate.
Yeah.
It seems to go down quite
So
well
received.
with the ladies doing. I think it's 10 kilometres around the city centre.
It's always
and
very
there's
well
always
attended.
there's always a theme.
Yeah.
Last year, I think I saw princesses get dressed up, and so there's always a theme. So we'll keep
good
everyone
fun.
in suspense for that.
Yeah.
So
we'll announce
we'll
it
be
next
announcing
time.
that next time.
Okay,
So
good.
I think we ought to crack on with our
Tea
coffee
and
and toast,
Yeah.
and then we'll show
We'll have a
everyone
coffee
around
and
a bit
toast, and then
more
we can show
of
them
Zeph's,
around.
and
Yeah,
there's
'cause we've got a little
there's a
bit
few
to say
things
about
next door
the-
which we'd like to show
Yeah.
you, and we'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
Pleasure. So we're in the main reception area.
Yes.
We mentioned that we were going to pop through here earlier.
Yeah.
And the first person we greeted is our friendly Barry. Hello, Barry.
Hello there.
Hi, Barry.
So Barry, you're part of the hospitality team here at the church.
Absolutely.
What does that involve?
It involves being friendly to people when they come in. Obviously, they use conveniences.
Yeah.
People coming in, wanting a cafe, wanting inquiries as to the hiring for hall, dropping off stuff for the food bank, various things. It's a constant flow, and every day is different.
Sure. So I understand people can come in and have a chat to you
Yes,
if they've got any
yes.
issues or any concerns. What are the kind of things that people can come in and talk
Some
to you?
people, they sort of. Some people take a while and then they open up.
Right.
And they've probably got a problem. You can refer them to one of the agencies, such as Helping Hands, or the library, where I forgot what it's called now. Citizens Advice. Sometimes go there. That sort of thing, or they sit here and sometimes they ask you if you can pray for them if they've got a particular problem with the family, or somebody is ill or whatever. We do have a prayer book which we can put prayers down for them with their permission, and
So,
then it will be used in the service. But it's
so lots of things.
lots of
and
things.
you can be that first port of call for someone if they're unsure about where they can go for help,
That's
or
right.
what to do in a situation, then you can hopefully help.
Absolutely.
Them in the right
We
direction.
have a book here, a file, which if anybody is on, it gives them all the information.
Brilliant.
Things, because obviously you can't be tamed for everything, but you can refer.
So not you're here all the time, but every time I seem to come here, you're always here.
No, well, you must come then every Wednesday. I'm usually on Wednesday mornings.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes on a Tuesday, but we have 2 sessions a day. I mean, mine is from 10 till about 1, and then 1 till 4:30 or 3:30. And somebody will take over. You do the morning and the afternoon and things.
Oh, fantastic.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
really
not,
good.
it's a friendly face.
Yes.
And you know, when people,
Yeah.
we were talking earlier on about people kind of being a bit alone and not sure where to go.
Yes.
It's the fact that you can just come in
That's
and
right.
chat to Barry or whoever else.
Sometimes
is here.
I bring a paper because in case, something to do while and people, they don't want you to be grabbing them sort of thing, so they can see, you say to them, good morning, or hello, and you might pass the time of day sort of thing, and then
yes.
that's
and they open up
and
and engage in a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So, and the church is always open, so they can go in there. Sometimes they just go in for quiet for 5 or 10 minutes on their own. That's fine, or whatever.
Fantastic.
Barry, just out of interest, do you ever find that you see the same person come sort of 2 or 3 times before they talk to you? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen. You get to know people, you see them coming in, they go into the cafe on a regular basis, and they might go to the door and they'll say hello as they pass. And then it's probably after a few times that it gets to them more that they'll say something about the weather and various things.
Yeah.
Then they
strikes up a conversation, then, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Brilliant. I think this is excellent.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Just stop that.
Can you just cover that we're also going to issue the Pride of the Borough membership cards?
Oh yes.
From February.
Oh, okay.
Because the
Yes, I have seen.
library one is shut down and we're going to do it here.
Graham has already had words with me about that.
Okay. So the Pride of the Borough membership cards.
Yes.
Okay.
That's one thing that we will be doing. As from next month.
Okay. Right.
I think Barry's a natural, actually.
That's where they get discounts.
Okay. Discounts at shops.
Yes.
Okay.
In Oadby and Weeks.
Go for it.
So I have heard a little rumour that you're going to be issuing Pride of the Borough membership cards.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's all that about?
Well, people, you get a membership card and you can use it in the cafe, you can use it in all the various shops around Oadby, and you get a discount for it.
Okay.
It's encouraging people to use
Shop local, use your local businesses.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. And that's
it used to be issued at the library. But for certain reasons they're no longer able to issue them there, so we've stepped into the breach. There is somebody in here morning and afternoon, so we shall be.
And that's coming in around kind of February time.
Yes.
So we'll probably do a bit more on that.
Is that issued to anybody, Barry, or is it?
Yes.
So anybody can have one.
Oh yes,
Yeah?
absolutely. I've got one.
Yeah. Good.
Everybody can
I'll
have
have
one.
one then as well.
I think we'll do a
They're
little bit
worth
more
it.
on that in the February
Definitely.
February show. But something I'm really keen to show people about is the food bank, because I know Zeph's and the church act as the Oadby Food Bank.
Yes.
And I know it's services around kind of 30 or so families, I think in excess of 30 families. So let's try and have a wander over, because I know some of the donations that here.
Yeah.
So with the food bank, people can drop in any donations of food. Has to be in date.
Yes.
But I know that they are keen for certain food groups.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's have a look at some of the bits.
Some nice things here already.
Yeah, so I know we've got some biscuits.
Yes.
We've also got some tins, a tin rice pudding. I know that's a good donation to bring in.
We've been talking as well, the biscuits and things are fantastic. We need a lot more sort of dry food, so like dried pasta or rice, and like tins like tuna,
carrots.
Anything like that at all.
Peas.
Because whilst we like all our biscuits and our sweet things, we're also trying to keep people nice and healthy as well. So, but to be fair, it's also important to point out that any donation is gratefully received.
So they can drop in any donation whilst the church is open. You can walk through the entrance bit, come and say hello to Barry or one of the other helpers on the hospitality desk. Drop your donation in. Now I know on a Friday, so if you are struggling and you feel you can make use of the food bank,
Fridays
is on a Friday.
Yes.
So you can come along on a Friday, and they split it into bags, and if you have a specific need. But I know there's also it's not just food. I think they've also got an area for kind of deodorants.
Yes. Toiletries.
Toiletries,
yes.
kind of hygiene.
Yes, so again, they can come in and get anything like that at all. So it's important to point out, Luke, as well, that this is for anybody that requires this facility. Nobody's judged or questioned or anything like that. No, if it's necessary and you can make good use of it, then Friday mornings or Fridays are the time to come down and obviously they'll help you as much as they possibly can.
So kind of washing detergent to wash your clothes, washing powder, fairy liquid, men's toiletries, ladies' toiletries, children's bubble bath, that kind of thing. So any of those things. So even if you are out and about doing your own shopping, just maybe pick up an extra item, or if you've got something kicking around at the back of the pantry, you think you've not used it for a while, you're not going to use it, then drop it in. As long as it's in date, then they can make use of it, and someone can make use of it.
Somebody will be grateful for it.
And the idea is that they can put together enough food so they can make their own home cooked food as well.
Yes.
So what great,
fantastic.
Great idea. So it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been good.
Our hosts, Zephs and Jim in particular,
thank you to them.
Great. The coffees.
Well looked after.
Coffees have been amazing. Pop down. I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed, are they?
No, definitely not.
So
pop down, have a coffee, come and see what's on. Bring your donations down to the food bank at the same time. Like we said, come and have a chat with Barry, whoever's on the hospitality desk. So
and everyone was so friendly in there. Everyone was so friendly, wanted to have a chat. So pop down. We're going to be back in February for episode 4.
Yes, we're doing quite well, aren't we?
We are doing quite well. And if you are interested, we've also got our Wigston version. We're going to be filming that soon, so that's going to be out in the next week or so. So keep an eye on Love Wigston as well. But we'll see you back in February. We'll hopefully be able to report back on that discount card.
Definitely.
The Pride of the Borough.
And I'm sure there'll be lots of other things going on for us to report back on as well.
And if you have anything that you would like us to feature on the Oadby TV show, we'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to even come on and talk to our audience, then we'd love to see you and hear from you, but also we'd love to come out and film you as well. So if you've got a community group, an initiative, or you're doing a fundraising activity, we'd love to come along as well. Hopefully next time we're going to have that lemon curd sponge.
Yes, and that reminds me, I need to buy
so we need to get the lemon curd on the way out.
Yes,
so lemon curd sponge, and we will save a piece for Jim.
We will, yes.
So we'll get Jim a piece, and if Barry's partial to, Barry can have a piece.
If you're here on a Wednesday, definitely.
I'll make sure it's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
There you go.
So I think that's it from us. Thank you very much. We love to hear all your great comments, and we'll see you in February.
Bye-bye.